Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be discussing all about the Cuffs and Lashes cover pots. Now these are not new launches, but I did get quite a lot of requests to review these color pots, so I have already tried this out before and I have them on my face as well. So I'm going to be giving you a complete, honest, unbiased review on these color pots. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching, before which please take a moment to hit the red color subscribe button right underneath this video and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. Now let's get started. Now the first thing I wanted to tell you is that if you're interested only in the review bit, I will leave a timestamp on the screen somewhere. You can just go and check out the review. But I also wanted to tell you guys about something. Like, I do receive quite a lot of requests to review so many different products, and I do try to buy them and review them for you guys. These have been requested in the past a lot, but I could get my hands on this only now. The thing is that I do receive a lot of requests, so I cannot buy all those products together because I do not receive PR. Okay, so I don't receive makeup PR like at all, so it's difficult for me to go out and buy every single product, and I don't have the budget for it, to be honest. So whenever I have the budget for it, I will be able to purchase those products and review it for you guys. So sorry for the delay, and if you have requested something, then please wait. I will try and get my hands on those products and I'll try to review it for you guys. So yeah, with that being said, let's move on to the review. So first things first, these are called as the Cuffs and Lashes color pots. It's not cover pots. Is it color pots? I thought it was cover pot, but it says color pots on the packaging. So basically this is how it looks like. This is the cardboard packaging that it comes in, and it also has all the details at the bottom. The shade name, is it? No, it doesn't have the shade name. It has the price, the expiration date, the manufacturing dates, and everything here. And you don't get the shade name here, I guess. I don't think you get the shade name on the box, but once you open it up, by the way, this retails for about 299 rupees. Once you open it up, this is how the packaging looks like. To be honest, I really like the packaging. The price of this product is actually only 300, and with that price point, coming up with such a nice packaging, it's really cute, you guys, and it's very lightweight. And yeah, so basically this is very cute. I really like the packaging, and it's very convenient as well. It's a cream based product. Now you can use this product for your foundation, for your concealer, and also for contouring. And they do have some color correcting shades. They have a deep orange shade, they have a peach corrector, and they have a green corrector as well. They also have a white shade in case you want to use it on your eyelid like an eye primer or something. I personally have the shade 15, which is actually a peach corrector. I'm into peach correctors like these days a lot because orange corrector seems to be a little too much for me. So I like using peach corrector for my dark circles around my mouth, my pigmentation, stuff like that. This is a very nice peach corrector. Like you can see, it's a very nice shade for medium deep skin tone. If you're like really deep, you can try out their orange corrector, but if you're of my skin tone or medium deep, you can definitely try out this corrector. Now with all of these cream products, I do recommend that you use a palette. Okay, just scoop some out from the pot and use it with a palette. You have a spatula and this palette kind of thing right here. You get it for 150 rupees, 200 rupees. This is by Bronson Professional. I got this from Nykaa, I guess. It's very convenient. Scoop some out because that's how it's gonna stay hygienic. If you keep dipping the same brush into this product, fresh product, again and again, it's gonna be like really unhygienic, especially during this time of the especially around this time. Okay, so this is something that is of medium to full coverage. It's very emollient, you guys. It just glides on your skin. Once you scoop it out and immediately apply it, it's gonna glide smoothly on your skin. And I used it with a brush and then I just pressed it down with sponge. And by the way, for the face I used the shade 09. Okay, so that's how I like to use this. I use it like take a little bit of it, a scoop of it, and then warm it up between my fingers, then apply it on my face and pat it nicely. It does blend really nicely. It has a medium to full coverage. If you are dry skin, I don't think this might work that well for you, because it does dry out your skin a little bit. You know, I wore it for like 6 hours straight and it did dry out my skin a very little bit, but it also did not let my oils seep through. So that's an excellent thing. If you have oily skin, if you have combination skin, this is going to work beautifully for you. If you have dry skin, I think you have to moisturize your skin extremely well to be able to use these cover pots. So this foundation is a nice matte finish. It does not allow any shine to peek through, so that is why I said it's going to be difficult. If you're dry skin, it's going to look a little more matte for you, but if you're oily or combination skin, this is gonna work absolutely fine for you. Are not transfer resistant, you guys. I did a transfer test on my phone. It did transfer without being set, and when I set it with a normal compact powder, it did transfer a little bit. Okay, so it does transfer though, so that is one point I wanted to tell you guys. But nonetheless, it's a great foundation, a great product for the budget. So for the face, like I told you, I used the shade 09. Where is the shade 09? Yeah, so this is the shade 09. It's a little bit light for me. It's called Almond. It does look a little bit light for me. Once I blend it in and all that, it does look really nice. So this is the shade 09. Similar kind of a packaging. I scooped some out, put it on my palette. I kind of spread it with my fingers, and then I just dabbed it in with a brush, and then topped it off with a beauty blender, kind of pressing it, sort of a thing. You know, that kind of technique really works for me for any kind of foundation. Since it's a cream foundation, it's going to be a little bit hard to blend. That's it. Okay, but nonetheless, it's quite emollient and creamy. It does provide nice coverage. I really like this product. And for contouring, I use the shade 12, which is a very nice cool tone color for contouring for my skin tone especially. This is how the contour shade looks like. I've swatched all the shades. You can check it out. I'll insert the swatches. So this is how the contour shade looks like. You get 14 grams of product. It retails for 300 rupees. I think it's quite nice for the price. You know, I wouldn't say it's like of a very great quality and all that, but for the price, it's a really nice buy, I would say. And the packaging is also cute. I think I've told like a billion times about the packaging. It looks really cute, you guys. I do really recommend this foundation 100%. I really like it, especially if you're on a budget. And they do have like 12 to 13 different colors, I guess, and maybe you might find a shade for yourself. And yeah, overall this foundation is really good. I would rate it like about 4 out of 5 because it does not suit dry skin that well, so that's why I'm taking off 1 point. But I really do like this foundation. And along with the cover pots purchase, I got it from their website itself. The website is pretty nice. You know, I did download their app, buy it in the app itself, and the shipping was quick. The delivery was pretty quick, especially during this time. I also placed an order for their brushes. However, I'm not going to talk about the brushes in this particular video. I'm going to make a separate video on the brushes because I want to use these brushes along with my regular foundation, concealer and all that. Okay, so I don't want to mix it in with this particular video where I wanted to review just the cover pots. So overall, lovely product. Really like it. It did, you know, sit quite well on my skin for 6 to 7 hours, you guys. So I'll be inserting that comparison as well in natural light. This is obviously artificial light with a little bit of natural light only, but mostly artificial light. But I'm going to insert a picture where I took a picture wearing this particular product in natural light, freshly applied, and also after 5 to 6 hours, I guess. So yeah, So starting off with a well moisturized face, you want to moisturize your face really well. I've used the Embryolist cream, starting off with the peach corrector for underneath my eyes. If you're of my skin tone, NC40, you can use this peach corrector. The pigmentation on this is really nice. I've given you a side by side. You can see it looks really nice, and the coverage on this is pretty great. I just pressed it down with my fingers, and I also put it on my eyelid as well, because I do have a lot of pigmentation there around my mouth. Like all Indian women, I also do have pigmentation, and I like to cover it. And I just pressed it down with the help of this sponge, and as usual, I like setting my color corrector with a tiny bit of powder. I've used the Fit Me compact powder in the shade 310. For the face, I'm using the shade 09 Almond, and I've been loving this technique a lot. I like to spread any sort of cream foundation or a liquid foundation with the help of my fingers. I like to spread it nicely with my finger itself, and then go in with a brush or a sponge to blend it out. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just nicely spreading it. It does look a little bit light for me, this particular shade, but it does sit well after a few minutes. Once it's blended, it's gonna sit really well on the skin. I'm using a buffing and also a dragging sort of a motion. I left it on the palette for quite a lot of time, I guess, so it was a little hard to blend. That was my mistake. But the previous day, when I tried it out, tested it out for an entire day, it did blend out pretty well, so that was my mistake. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here, and I'm just blending the foundation nicely with the help of this particular puffing sort of a brush. You can use any brush that you might like. I'm using a dragging motion and a buffing motion, but it's pretty emollient. You can use a buffing motion. I just left it out for a long time on my palette, so that's why I just dragged it down my neck as well. Of course, you want to drag it down your neck, and then I just pressed it down with the help of a sponge again to have that smooth, flawless finish. I've been following this technique for all my foundations, and it's been working out so well. And for underneath the eyes, I use the same 09 shade, and I just used tinier buffer brush. You can find this sort of a brush in a brand called Allure. I'm using a different one, but a similar one is available in a brand named Allure, and I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. I'm just building up the pigmentation. I'm also putting it on top of my eyelid. You can see how nicely it covers. The coverage on this is quite nice, you can see. And I'm also using a sponge, again same technique, pressing it down really well. Again, setting underneath my eyes with the help of the same Fit Me compact powder in the shade 310. I'm also setting my entire face with it, because this foundation, this particular base product, it does transfer without setting. Even if you set it, it's going to transfer a little bit. Now I just did a flash test, and that's how it came out. It does not look that bad. It does not give a flashback or anything. It does look really nice. Again, using a setting spray, and I realized that I forgot to do cream contour, and I had already set my face with the powder. But since it was like a light dusting, I went ahead with cream contouring with the help of the shade number 12, Chestnut. This is such a nice shade for my kind of skin tone, NC40, NC42. It's very nice and subtle and beautiful. And again, I used a sponge to blend it out, and that's how my contour looks like. Doesn't it look snatched? I love it. And yeah, so it blended out pretty nicely even on top of powder, and that's how my contour looks like. That's how my entire face looks like. I'm pretty happy with the result. And I also have inserted a picture of before and after kind of thing in natural light. So this is freshly applied, and the right side is after 5 hours. So it did last very well even after 5 hours. So that's what I wanted to say. It's a pretty long lasting sort of a foundation. So with that, we come to the end of this video. I hope you found this video helpful. For those of you who requested a cover pot review, I hope you're happy with the review. I hope you found this useful. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Please share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all your support. You guys have been receiving so many nice comments, so it makes me really happy. Also, don't forget to leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. I love reading your suggestions. I love incorporating those suggestions in my videos. I love making those videos that you ask for. So yeah, keep doing that. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Tata, bye bye.